Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 4. We left off last episode basically building Mies, many Mies. We built many Mies. And preparing for a possible Italian Danubian invasion. Let's actually take a look at the faction map again. So this is the 2nd and a half international right here. It's this little, it's basically the Danubian Federation. Oh wait, who else is that? Oh no, that's still Italy. Italy. Should I bring my ships over here? Maybe I should do that. Where are they? And there's some ships. Hey, what are you guys just doing hanging out here? There should be over in there. Let's do that. I might end up starting up a new one of these pretty soon. I'm getting kind of bored with this one. Let's merge these motherfuckers together. And did all these guys get repaired? Looks like it. There's some subs attached to them. Some old subs. Yeah, I do have other fleets somewhere, don't I? Ah, my Doom stack. Yeah, right here. You're not really needed anyway. So can you? Wait, rebase Provence. Okay, that's a level 2 port. How about Provence? Oh, okay, yeah. They just go to the state. Right. I gotta say, this is this is episode 18, I think, and so this is the first episode I've recorded since episode, because I think I did about 10 through 17 altogether. Excellent. Yes! I am all the popular. Hang on a sec. Let's fill that out. We're doing rocket engines, apparently. I really wish the tech tree was something that'd get that modders or just Hearts of Iron 4 in general would work on. And there's so much potential to really add some in-depth gameplay in here, and just nobody ever bothers to work on it. I think there's 1 or 2 mods that does do a good tech tree, but I mean, I remember when I played the World War I mod. Maybe it's changed since then, but when I played the World War I mod, the tech tree was fucking pathetic. I think there in the artillery there was let's see, just click on some. In this section there was something like 50 techs, and maybe 6 or 7 of them were World War I. So they just tacked on a couple generic things up at the top, and then left everything else exactly the same. Well, it was like, okay, this is World War I, where artillery was like the most important factor in like military minds at the time. And there was like 6 techs, and you started with the first 3 or 4 of them already unlocked because you have to start with the first couple. It was sad and pathetic. A couple of people have mentioned, said I was wrong about the, I think it was the medium self-propelled artillery. They're like, you don't have any medium self-propelled artillery guns. That's why it's not showing up on the list. As you can see, I do have medium self-propelled artillery guns. I have thousands of them. It is a known bug. This is what I think is extremely humorous about when I find things wrong with Hearts of Iron 4. There are people who love this game so much they are unwilling to admit that there's anything wrong with it. So when I find bugs, I usually get this: you just don't know what you're doing. It's not a bug. You just don't understand the game. A lot of times when I find bugs, they are indeed bugs. Sometimes it's just me being a dipshit, but a lot of times they are indeed bugs, and that is a known bug. So yeah, I do have thousands of those. Oh man, I forgot to talk about this too. Episode 14, I think it was, when I was there's a bunch of stuff I want to talk about. When I was talking about the strategic, not the strategic redeployment, the shipping of units from one area to another. That was another situation where people were just like, you just don't understand what's happening, Ben. You just don't get it. It's strategic redeployment. That's why they arrive like that. No, it's not strategic redeployment. It is not strategic redeployment. My point is that if I take troops from this port right here and from Königsberg and transport them to Danzig, so they just get on a boat here and get off the boat right here, they will arrive with 10% organization. If they get on a boat in Königsberg and I ship them to China, they will get off the boats with 10% organization. If I take Marines, on the other hand, and I put them on ships, and I transport them from one port to another port, they will arrive with 100% organization. Which means, narratively speaking here, that the Marines have, like, one extra day of training that allows them to not lose their fucking minds when they step off the ship onto the pier. And what also is silly is about that is if you land, you know, if I do that Königsberg to Danzig thing, they arrive with 10% organization. But if I, like, when I did it over here, I think it was in Cardiff, I landed them straight into combat. They land with the exact same 10% organization. There's no difference between this. I had this issue too when I was playing in Japan, and I was talking about how stupid the fucking paratroopers were and the way that they move. There's narratively no difference between, you know, doing something extremely difficult in combat situations and doing something with next to no difficulty in non-combat situations. It's silly how the mechanics are set up. And then there was that fucking peace deal. I'm just pontificating here because it's been a while since I've been able to actually respond to comments. There's that goddamn peace deal, and there was a lot of people who were again saying, you just don't understand what's happening. Blah, 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 blah. But the problem with that is most of the time people say you don't understand what's going on, their description of what's going on is also, like, demonstrably incorrect. So I don't think anybody fully understands how most things in this game work. So it looks like we were definitely planning on attacking these sons of bitches. And their organization is all really... I think they ran out... The only thing I can think is maybe they got too many men in the area because... Continue... They got the little doodles on them. We got the little doodles. And you are training. Oh, these are my fucking tanks. They're tanking it up. Like, I do appreciate it when people give me advice about games. I really, really do. I really appreciate that. If it's in the form of, like, helpful advice. People just, you know, rolling their faces across the keyboard going, you don't understand what's going on, and neither do I. That was a really popular opinion, too. Is you don't get the game. I do understand it, although I've never played it because I don't own it. That happened a couple times. People pointing out their stacking penalties with carriers. Who the fuck cares? So, why can't you guys... Alright, you guys, you're based out of here. Well, let's see. Do I have to Alt, Shift, right? How do I... So you guys are there now. That's Provence. Why do we not have access to the rest of the Mediterranean? Oh, there we go. So what was the green coloring? What does that signify? Is that areas I have other ships working in, maybe? No idea. Alright, so you guys just hang out in the Husitz area. We got lots of planes around. I got them all over here, though. Do I have more planes? Do I have more fighter? Like, can I deploy more planes? I got thousands of them. Most of them are Focke-Wulf 190As. There was some contention. Oh my god, I'm just going to spend this like whole episode like talking to you guys, like responding to comments. There's another a bunch of people talking about the equipment conversion. Because I contend that equipment conversion is almost useless. That's my opinion on it, is that there are very few situations where it is actually a useful version, thing in the game. And there are even people saying, like, you know what's super useful is converting old weapons into new weapons. I had even had people say, I did it in my game. You can convert all your old weapons to newer models, and it's a really good way to get really nice guns, like, really fast into the army. That's not a thing, though. You can't convert infantry equipment, or there's no variations of support equipment, or motorized, or artillery, or anti-aircraft guns. You could do planes, and you could do tanks. And that's it. The button only exists for them. So, like, here, I can convert Donnerschlags to medium self-propelled anti-aircraft guns, but I don't need to. I don't need thousands and thousands and thousands of anti-aircraft guns. The one time it is useful, not useless, is when you're improving the same model of tank. Like, if you're going from, like, Donnerschlag 4 to Donnerschlag 4B. That's pretty cool that you can spend a little effort and convert them. I like that, but that's kind of the only time they're useful. Oh shit, I forgot we have this to do. Locomotives, don't need it. Don't need it. Forts, don't need them. Planes, ships, blah. Build more air bases. I guess. Or we could just save up power points. I'm not really doing close air support. I can just do this, I guess. Unassigned divisions. Oh, yeah. I'll just get rid of that. Missing equipment. Medium tank destroyer, that's fine. Oh, I was looking at planes, wasn't I? I think the next game we're going to play is maybe Poland, and maybe try to redo, like, the PLC. And then I was thinking about, oh, it looks like Mongolia got its head kicked in again. Oh, yeah, by Russia. I forgot about that. Mongolia and being Genghis Khan. Thought that might be fun. So we got fighters, and the fuck is Akania? I don't know what that is. That's Polish. I know that's some Polish stuff. This is the newest model. I think this is the one I was making before, so it's relatively up to date. Oh, that's me, isn't it? Well, I don't remember. It's been like 2 weeks since I've recorded. I don't remember what my political party is. No, we're Social Democrats. Bastards. Fuck you. Authoritarian Democrats are who? Ah, you are that gray piece of the pie. Who wants to eat a gray piece of pie? Nobody, that's who. Absolutely no one. I forgot. Who's Fancy Hat Magoo in charge of? Just some infantry down here. Let these tanks keep going, I think. So they're mostly done. They're waiting for modern tanks and some mechanized units. So let's see. Let's sort this so I can understand, see what's going on. Well, let's look at our aircraft production. So we've got new fighters. We do have close air support, tactical bombers. Everything's getting upgraded mostly. Carrier fighters. We got thousands of those working. Let's look for tanks here. So we got lots of medium tanks coming because we got all those Donnerschlags that need to be improved. Modern tank destroyer, which is E25. Ruberwagen. Upper light tank, medium self-propelled or modern self-propelled artillery gun because the medium ones don't work. I guess we could put we got 500 of those in stock. Are they actually? Huh, I wonder. Ah, okay. You know what I think we need to do is cancel this. We don't need. I don't think we need more of those, because that will mean I don't need more super heavy tanks. That means we should be good on Mies. Anti-aircraft tank, destroyer, artillery, heavy tank. Yeah, we're fine on mice now. Egypt capitulated to China. China. Love China. I love China. I have no idea if I'm gonna... Oh. Treaty of Tripoli. Oh, okay. That was a long-standing war. Look at that. Fucking China. There's been... there's a dichotomy in the viewers, too. Some people who say I'm way too aggressive and that I have to play this mod the way it's meant to be played. Like, Germany's the good guys and they should be working for freedom of other people. And the other people who are like, why aren't you killing everyone? You should be killing everybody. There's no point in leaving anybody alive. You should just be attacking everyone and killing them all. It's like, whoa. Oh my. Did the game just freeze? Oh, fucking hell. I don't know if there's going to be an interruption in the audio there for a hot second, or in the video, I mean. The game just chugged like a motherfucker. I could have sworn the game crashed on me, and I was like, no, you son of a bitch, you better not. So let's go ahead and deploy more of our Air Force here. So let's go, fighters. 1,000 of them. And create a new wing. What do we don't we have a lot of naval bombers, that's for sure. Where's our close air support? Oh, here we go. Man, we built a lot of those. They're old and they're shitty. They're old planes. That's the thing. Then we'll take them both and assign them to the Alpine region. That's not mine. And then we'll do the same thing here. Deploying more fighters. Boom! More fighters. And then I'll scroll down the list. And then can I like I don't think it doesn't seem like it should be possible, but we'll deploy those there too. Make sure they're on, let's see. You need to be on air superiority. You need to be on close air support. You need to be on air superiority. And you need to be on air support. So we're gonna bomb the fuck out of them. A bomb, 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 bomb. We have anything interesting researching that we should be waiting on? And also, what am I working on in construction? All these forts, I forgot about them. Forts and anti-aircraft guns. A lot of people also said the forts are useless. Why are you wasting your time on those? It's because I basically ran out of stuff to do. I have massive stockpiles of everything I need, except for the newer things. I don't have mass. Oh, these guys should stop. Oh god, you're not fucking done yet. 84. 85. That bar looks like it's almost filled, like it's like 98% filled. So should we just wait for these guys to get their 20? Oh, the game's chugging again. That's nice. I gotta say, I have managed to have a lot more fun in Kaiserreich than I have in vanilla Hearts of Iron 4, because vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 is a piece of What the fuck? "48 divisions in one province and 36 divisions in another." Jesus Christ, guys. What are you thinking? How is the attrition here only 2%? Shouldn't to have that many divisions in this tiny little spot, even with maximum infrastructure, shouldn't that be insanely high? Could always train up more men. I can always put more men in the field. So my regular one, infantry, mit artillery, train. Let's go add entire new doodle. Excavation. Let's do one more full army. I don't even remember what this guy looks like. Okay, so he's the standard 9-2 with doodles. And then there are my super heavy tanks. Coming with 19, those are fine. Panzer Division is medium, medium, medium. It's just got one thing of tanks. logistics, maintenance, support artillery, engineers, recon. Like if I do I have access to modern self-propelled artillery? I do. I do. Ah, rocket engines. So if I replaced one of these with modern, medium, super heavy, light, medium, modern, 40. How many would I actually need total? Okay, it actually will tell me. 38 divisions are using this template. 1,520 in total. We have 622 in storage. We'd be short 9. So that's not a good idea. Why not? Go ahead, do it up. Rockets. I don't think rockets work still, but it's fine. Jesus Christ, look at that. So, are they... And there's 61 divisions right there. Wow, they really love that. Italy doesn't seem to be... like... worried in the slightest bit about my encroachment here. I've got the Marines set up for an Anzio operation. Look at that. 108 divisions just sitting in, like, the Alps. You guys fucking done yet? I've been playing on speed 2 and 3, so it's not going quickly. I would normally say, well, they could just get their last couple percentage points in combat, but it's funny that combat gets you experience game very, very slowly, but training gets you it really quickly. So we'll just speed 5 and wait. It is a bit of a winter. Not that the weather makes that big of a difference. I was told that there's a couple mods that could help with the fun in this one. The player-led peace conference can help. Meaningful terrain and weather. Huzzah! Alright, so you guys stop. God damn it, look at that. Ideally, what I would love to do is be able to cut these two guys apart, but I don't know if I see that happening because there's like 100 fucking divisions sitting in the Alps where I need to strike, but there's also no divisions in Italy. Who the fuck knows where they are? They're probably off in Sultanate of Egypt. So that got released. Are you a puppet now? Puppet to a foreign party? Yeah. So that was there. Land and night attack. Don't mind if I do. And we're gonna get dive bombing done soon. We do have some close air support. They're old. I mean, this is 1947 now, and they're old, like 1936 model Stukas. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with airplanes. I've got thousands of them assigned to the fronted right now. So these are tactical bombers and fighters. So let's assign these fighters to Bohemia. Bombers to Bohemia. Here's some close air support. Why is your number so small? Maybe there should be more of you. And why are you attacking? You're assigned to attack England. Seems inappropriate these days. England's our friend. They always have been. Everybody remember that. England's always been our friend. There's never been any difference. I'm kind of waiting on this stuff. But maybe we can... I don't like going in with... Well, mechanized I'm not too worried about, but going in with, you know, an unfinished array of modern tanks, that makes me a little nervous. Could always nuke people if we wanted to. We are, whoa, yeah, I know, but I'm really not interested in helping you out too much. I'll fight them later if I need to. When is the end date of this game? I hope it's not 1948 like it is in vanilla. I think that's when vanilla ends. Oh, it looks like they've pulled out some units. So if I attacked and just went boom, managed to overrun this super quickly, and then took this province, they would have 77, 78 divisions in there starved out. And there's still 61 on the other side. Why? Alright, and because this is the... I still think it's silly, but let's see. This is the only way to see fort level is to go into the construction menu. Only got a couple levels of forts. Why don't we go in and tell them to buff that up. It would be nice if you, when you're building forts, you could click on an enemy border, and it would build forts all along that border. I think I mentioned that before. That'd be a nice quality of life doodle. Yes, Poland to be happy. And I didn't do it over this way. Wonder why. It's all technically territory I control-ish. Oh, that's why. Fuck me. That's not the border I'm worried about, is it? Alright, so we got all these tanks ready and raring to go. I don't have a sign to anything, though. I don't want to leave them here. I say we move them over this way. So, like a lot of these last ones... Oh, God. I think that was it right there. We can build rocket test sites. Again, I don't know if rockets work, though. I have no idea. Last time I knew, they did not. God, I really put in that, but that was a lot of anti... What did I put anti-aircraft guns all over the fucking place, didn't I? Let's knock that down to, like, 1 each. That way they'll get done quicker. Boom, 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 boom. I have no idea what I was doing last time. I know our build... I know we were building many mouses. Many meese. Many meese were under construction. And apparently we got some infrastructure. What is it? Again, I think the only way to actually look at the infrastructure is through here. Oh, it's really good everywhere. Man, I built a lot of infrastructure. Sometimes I wonder if it's quicker to let them train in here or to deploy them ASAP and train them in the field. Yeah, these are the guys that were like, I don't know if we need a little help or what. Oh, we got the big doodles, too. Don't forget about your doodles. Where are the rest of the big doodles? I thought I deployed way more than that. You've got tanks. Where are you deployed? Up here. Do you have... Oh, you do have an attack order. Okay. Those are just... Oh, just attached to that guy. You've got motorized. I could have sworn I built more meese than that. Just 2 units of super heavy tanks. Really? That's all I built? Oh, they're fucking good, though. They got some pretty hefty attacks. They're just as fast as infantry. A Flackermaus, Jagdmaus, a Boommaus, and Mouse. Not bad. I think they'll work good. They'll do their duty. All right, how many of those bad boys do we actually have? Oh, modern tanks. We're pretty much good on that. So we've got 159. Oh, we got a lot of them sitting around, don't we? So those guys are good. And we're good up here, too. We don't have a reserve, but we're basically ready to go. And can I assign troops to this border here? And are you my bitch, or are you just an ally? You're in my faction. Okay. Dude. We just tell these guys to go like that way. Like super aggressive like. I know you want to be aggressive. Are the Mies on their way? No, those are just the ones who are lagging behind. That's a lot of fucking tanks. So some sections of the border have next to nothing on them. And this one area right here, 100 plus divisions. 100 and closer to 200 divisions. I feel like this pocket is what needs to die first. Crush that, and we'll be good to go. Bohemia. And I think we're set now because, god damn it, look at that. The logistics are good. Green across the board. So I'm gonna leave this as an episode right here, and we'll probably get this started for better or for worse next episode. Might be biting off way more than I could chew, and I might die, but we know what we're gonna be playing next, so it doesn't really matter. We're having fun, aren't we? Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time.